Simplifying radicals. Example. The square root of 64x squared y cubed. Step 1. First, you have to take 2 out of every single digit. So you take 2 8's, 2 x's, and 2 y's out of the radical and leave just a single y in there. So your final answer would be 8xy square root y. Alright, multiplying radicals. Boom! 3x squared y cubed times a radical of 4xy squared times 2xy to the fifth radical 2x squared y squared. First, since there's a 3 above the radical, you take 3 of every digit out of the radical. You're left with 6x cubed y to the 6 times 2xy square root of y. Then, your final answer would be 12x to the fourth y, 7, the square root of y. Dividing radicals. Divide and simplify negative 12 to the square root of 24 over 3 and the square root of 2. Divide the outside first, so negative 12 over 3 equals negative 4. Divide the inside numbers. The square root of 24 over the square root of 2 equals the square root of 12. Put steps 1 and 2 together and simplify. So negative 4 square root of 12 equals negative 4 square root of 4 times 3. So negative 4 equals negative 4 times 2 square root of 2 equals 8 square root of 3. So your answer is negative 8 in the square root of 3.
So just keep going, just keep going. Just keep going. Get this. Alright, solving radicals. Step 1, set up your problem. You have 4 next to this cubed root plus 1 over 4 equals 20. Your next step, you want to isolate the radical. Then next, you're going to do the opposite of the root by taking the power. Then, in this equation here, you're going to want to isolate the x. And for your final answer, you'll get x equals 62.
Alright, so Michael Jordan was going for a dunk and was in the air for 2.5 seconds. How high was he? If you quadruple that to 10 seconds, how high was he? T equals 0.5. T equals 0.5 times the square root of h. And so you plug in 2.5 for t. And then you have to divide 0.5 from both sides to get the radical by itself. So you can't divide decimals, so you move the decimal point over to the right one space and make it 25 over 5 equals the radical h. That reduces to 5 equals radical h, and to get rid of the radical, you square it, and you get 25 equals h. So he was in the air for 2.5 seconds and was 25 feet high. And when you quadruple it, you get 1,600 feet in the air. Alright, simplify with the conjugate. So you have your problem. 3 over 2 plus square root of 5. So you have to multiply by a form of 1. So you do 2 minus square root of 5 over 2 minus square root of 5, which is 1. So you multiply that across, you get 3 times 2 minus...
Keep going!
So sorry. You get 3 times 2 minus square root of 5, and you get 2 plus square root of 5 times 2 minus the square root of 5. So it's a plus and that's a minus. And so you have to FOIL that. So you get 4 minus 2 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 minus 5. You have 4 plus 0 minus 5, which is negative 1. And you just distribute the 3 to both sides, but you can't multiply a regular number times a radical, so it's on the outside. You put that over negative 1, and your answer would be negative 6 plus 3 square root of 5.